Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I have another video here, this time on a Dodge Ram 2500 2004 coming from Tennessee. Brandon, this is your computer. I'm going to try to do this as quick as possible. Let me just make sure I have the correct node in there. That is a computer, so he can see it connected. Let me get some light here. Perfect. And that is the node. So pretty cut and simple. Just so you know, the computer's part number in here is CM848C, and that's a 2004. His concerns are not. Let me just read it from the page because it's a little blurry in there. He sent me two papers, but took the no check engine, no communication, no start. He said, focus, no, the computer won't turn on. Brief description of the problem. ECM won't turn on and communicate with the truck or a smart gear tuner. Gauges inside the truck won't cycle. Crank no start. Check engine light also will not turn on like normal before starting the engine. And this computer was changed, so the computer B number is different than the trucks. And I guess that's all I have in here. All right, yeah, so let's go back to here. Let me put the meter in the screen and also the Phoenix, which I have ready. I mean, the computer is powered on. You can see here, I'm going to power this off. This is the connections in here. And as soon as you can see the voltage dropping a little bit. But when I turn it on, we should have 5 volts in there. And it's reading 0.6 of a volt. So that is indeed already a problem. We have no 5 volt reference. Let me get into the scanner myself in here. And we're going to try to attempt a communication. This doesn't do an automatic ID, so I have to select it. I'm already in the Dodge. We know it's a 2004 based on the truck's VIN number. And we're going to select truck Ram. And then up to here, if it would be communication, this is where this this scanner will be able to read the VIN number, but we don't have it, and the computer is dead, pretty much. But let's see if it talks. I honestly doubt it. With no 5 volt reference, I think that this computer is completely not powering up, and I'm getting like 200 milliamps of drop. That includes the BCI for the Phoenix Max, which I have connected here. And as you see, we have no communication. So we are now duplicating the concerns. I'm going to open the computer and see what we see. All right, be right back. All right, guys, just to give you an update. All right, I have Brandon's computer open now. You can see that in here, and it has completely a direct short. So this was probably either batteries connected backwards or a very heavy short. Hard to see or to tell Brandon what caused the damage. So I'm going to try to correct the short and then reconnect it to see if everything is working well. Hard to say and hard to know with a computer that has no communication, right? But very common situation on these Cummins computers, especially some of these vehicles. They got double battery, and sometimes customers just use the one battery, and then when you try to reconnect the other one, is the problem, and or lose connections, right? But let me correct the short, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I have corrected the short. Let me put the meter and the Phoenix back in the screen. I have not connected yet or power up. It is connected, and I'm actually facing it so you can see Brandon and the rest that this is indeed the same computer. Now let's power up and see the meter. All right, that's a very good sign. We do have 5 volts now. So let's reconnect the scanner. And let's see what bin is in here, because we don't know the bin that he got on the note. It ends on 6276325, which he said that is a truck bin number, not the same bin on the computer. We'll see what we have here. And we will read the bin until this point, if he reads the bin. That's a good sign, because usually it does that when it's communicating, and yes, it does. So, all right, so we got G265120. Yeah, definitely not the same bin that he got on the truck. I'm going to take a picture for me and for the customer here. So let me do that very quickly here. You notice the difference on the color in there. That's just because I'm doing a screen capture in the module. All right, let's read the module information. And this is indeed a CM848. I'm going to snap a picture of that too for the records. Calibration 20-000. Calibration. Oh, looks like it's indeed reading good. Let's read the full code, make sure that we have no memory errors or anything like that. Pretty much nothing is connected, so as long as there's no memory errors like a P00606 or something, we can indeed consider this good. Let's go over to the data stream. I have the barometric pressure connected, so let's use that one. And I'm going to change the battle reading, and we can see that. I'm going to actually put them in a graph so we can see that more noticeable. You can see that in there, how it's going up and down, which means the scanner is reading the information from the computer properly. All right, so Brandon, that's it. So this is a successful repair. I'm glad because he said that this is a computer that he had made for this truck. It was automatic and now it's manuals or something like that. And it would be a challenge for him to get something that matches what he has, and this computer does. But everything is working good. So Brando, thank you so much for trusting my Salazar Diagnostics. I hope you see the transparency of my repairs and tests where I reproduce your concerns. And so all of you that are visiting the channel, if you're here, please subscribe to the channel. That really helps my small business a lot. Every time you do, YouTube promotes more and more of my videos, and that's how you find me here. It's also for free, so thank you so much if you do so. I'm going to put my website in the title of the video so you can copy and paste it in there in case you have a computer for automotive or marine instrument clusters that you need to send for repairs. Don't doubt you will be in the best hands and the best experience, period. There is no other company that does what I do in the world. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye-bye.